Hey guys, Jay Combs here. I want to explain what a lease option actually means. It's not a lease. It's not where you're just going out and having an option to buy it later. A lease option is someone that's wanting to buy a home and start the home ownership property or the home ownership process, but maybe they don't have the money right away to be able to afford the 20% down. Maybe they don't have the credit right now. Maybe they're fixing their credit, went through a bankruptcy, a divorce, scenario that maybe they're 1099 and they don't have 2 years tax return to actually go out and close on the property. The rent to own process is not owner financing. You rent the property while you're getting your credit fixed up. We'll set you up with a credit repair person so that you can help fix your credit so you can ultimately end up purchasing the property. Now, there's an option money down, and I'll show you guys here in a second a couple hypotheticals. You put your option money down. So let's just go and put a scenario of $165,000 purchase price. Your monthly rent is $1,500. And let's just say you can put anywhere from 3% up to 10% down on that property, and that locks in your terms and your price. So you rent the property, ultimately you get to where you can purchase that property, and that money is saved and actually applied towards the money that you'll need to bring to closing when you do that. We also have an option of down payment assistance. So you can do as little as $100 extra a month or up to $500 extra a month. And we're gonna match 50% of that. So if your rent's $1,500 and you wanna bring $1,600, we'll do an additional $50. If you go and wanna put in $500, we're gonna put in an extra $750, or we're gonna bring the extra $250 to be $750 extra every single month. And that money compiles, and ultimately at the end of the term of whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road, you'll have that money that you put aside every single month to use as your down payment. So I'll show you guys a scenario right here. So we've got a property, it may be backwards. We got a property, $165,000, the rent's $1,500. You do 3 to 5% of that money down at closing. We'd write up your lease. You would put that money, that secures the price that we agree upon. So, 3% of that would be roughly around $5,000. 10% would be around $16,500. That money secures that pricing. What do you think is going to happen to the property that's $165,000 now in 2 years? It's going to go up, right? Statistically, the property values are going up. In fact, in certain areas of East Tennessee, the property values have been going up 6 to 10%. So how awesome would it be able to buy at today's pricing versus the pricing in the future? Now, what I was talking about, that down payment assistance, is if you're bringing in $1,600, right, that extra $100 is applied towards principal, so that's applied, and then we're going to put an extra $50, so it's going to be $150. So now it's $1,650. You're only bringing $1,600. You're only bringing that extra $100. If you do $500, we're going to match that at 50%, and now it's going to be $750. $500 is the cap that we'd allow on that, but any more that you want to, you can do to pay additional, but we'll only match it up to $500. Hope this helps, guys. Hope to get you guys into a home, help you guys enjoy the benefits of home ownership.